Los Angeles, a city that never sleeps. A city of dreams, lights, and broken hopes. In the middle of this bright city, there stands an old building, tall, dark, and quiet. Its name, the Cecil Hotel. For most people, it's just another old hotel, but those who know its history never go near it, because Cecil Hotel has seen things that even the devil would fear. It was a cold evening when Sarah, a 22-year-old college student, arrived in Los Angeles. She was on a solo trip looking for inspiration for her photography project. Money was tight, so she looked for a cheap place to stay. She searched online, and one name came up again and again: the Cecil Hotel. It was cheap, too cheap. Maybe it's old, she thought, but it looks okay. The reviews were mixed. Some said, creepy but fine. Others said, don't stay here, something's wrong with this place. Sarah laughed it off. She didn't believe in ghosts. That night, she booked a room number 504. The moment Sarah entered the hotel, she felt something strange. The air was heavy, like the walls were watching her. The lobby was almost empty. One old man at the counter, a broken elevator, and a silence that didn't feel right. Room 504, she said. The old man looked up slowly. His eyes were pale and cold. He gave her the key, his voice rough. 5th floor, but don't wander around after midnight. Sarah smiled awkwardly. Okay, she said, thinking he was just being weird. As she stepped into the old elevator, she noticed something odd. The mirror was cracked, and the light flickered. The elevator moved slowly, creaking like it hadn't been oiled in years. When she reached the 5th floor, the hallway was long and empty. The carpet smelled old. The lights buzzed. She felt uneasy but tried to ignore it. Inside her room, everything was fine. A small bed, a desk, and a window showing the dark LA streets below. She unpacked her camera, took a few pictures, and tried to sleep. But she couldn't. She kept hearing sounds, faint whispers, footsteps in the hallway, and sometimes a knock. When she checked, there was no one. The next morning, Sarah went downstairs for breakfast. The old man at the counter looked at her carefully. "You slept fine?" he asked. She nodded. "I think so. Just some noise at night." He didn't smile. He just said, "Noise?" and turned away. As she was about to leave for the day, she saw an old photo hanging near the lobby. It was black and white, the same hotel many years ago. But in the corner of the photo, she saw something that froze her. A dark figure in the 5th floor window, the same window as her room. She blinked, looked again, and the shadow was gone. "Must be my imagination," she whispered and left quickly. Later that day, she met a street vendor near the hotel. They started talking, and when he learned she was staying at Cecil, his face changed. "You stay there?" he asked softly. "That place is cursed." Sarah laughed. "Come on, cursed? It's just an old building." But the vendor shook his head. "No, people died there. Many people. Murders, suicides, disappearances. Even serial killers lived in that hotel." "Serial killers?" Sarah repeated, her smile fading. "Yes, one of them. Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker. He stayed in that hotel, came back with blood on his clothes, and no one said a word." Sarah's hands turned cold. "Why didn't anyone stop him?" she asked. The vendor looked up at the building. "Because evil was normal there." That night, Sarah tried to stay calm. She edited her photos, listened to music, and ignored the strange sounds from the hall. But around midnight, the elevator started moving, on its own. She froze. No one pressed the button, she thought. The elevator doors opened on her floor, and stayed open. Then she heard it. Footsteps. Slow, heavy footsteps coming closer. She turned off the light, holding her breath. The footsteps stopped outside her door. And then, knock, knock, knock. 3 slow knocks. Her heart raced. She whispered, "Who's there?" No answer. She slowly walked toward the door, peeking through the small hole. But there was no one, just the empty hallway. She stepped back, shaking. And then, from behind her, came a whisper. "Room 504. Sarah screamed and turned around, but there was nothing. The lights flickered. The TV turned on by itself. A news report was playing, an old one, about a girl who went missing from Cecil Hotel. Her name was Elisa Lam. Sarah's eyes widened. The TV screen glitched. The image froze on Elisa's face, and slowly the screen started bleeding red. Sarah ran to the door trying to open it, but it was stuck. She banged on it, crying, "Help! Somebody, please!" Then suddenly, silence. The lights turned off. In the dark, she heard the same whisper again, closer this time. "Welcome to the place where evil lives." The screen fades to black.